blast off.
We're live.
Hi, everyone. Patty, why'd you immediately mute yourself?
Because I'm about to make noise, but I'm making sure that I'm not muted on Streamlabs and Discord, so maybe don't pay attention to that and introduce the fucking thing that we're doing.
Alright, so I don't have music playing for a very specific reason. I know it's a little awkward with no music, but just bear with me for a minute. Hi, everyone, and welcome to session 0 of whatever the hell this is. It's a little fun, what would you call this? Series of one-shots, little vignette, little story that I've created called Moonless Night, and I've recruited these people to be my players. Why don't we go down the line? Jack, we'll start with you because you're the greenest.
Damn it, why me?
Because you never want to go first.
Bitch. Hi, Blackjack K9. You know me. I'm the one that does the thing with the stuff. I'm not just stalling because I've forgotten everything. DM ditch my knighthood. In everything else. Commissions open. Check them out. There we go.
Jobu.
Hi, I'm Chibi Wisdom. You can find me at Chibi Wisdom over on Twitter. I do arts and stuff. And over on the File Phantasma Twitter, you can go ahead and see a lot of art and things that haven't been posted before or have only been shown like once in games, but never anything that hasn't showed up yet. So if you want to see some fun stuff or stuff that we've never released publicly before, you can check those out there.
And Chibi's also the DM for Truths Untold.
Oh, that's right. I can actually PR that now. I do a Transformers game. That's it.
Luis.
Don't do anything.
My name is Luis Vasquez. I make music. I basically just I blanked. I 100% blanked. What the hell? Anyways, yeah. What the fuck?
Don't worry, Luis. Don't worry.
I don't know what's happening. Anyways.
Here, I know how to
Twitter, Luis Vasquez Music. You can get me for your music commissions. I do background music for your streams, D&D games, or whatever you need. And yeah, that's me. Yeah. Exactly.
Don't worry, I put Smoothie on for you.
Currently working on a lo-fi album, so look forward to that. Yep, a couple of people are debuting their VTuber models with my music background, so I'll be just promoting them whenever the time comes. So you'll see whenever this video is out, whoever is the next one. I don't know anymore. Next
is Dan.
Hi, Ninja Dan's Funhouse. I'm in a whole bunch of stuff on this channel. Also been pretty much the video editor at this point. And whenever we get around to this, whenever it happens again, also DM for Nocturne.
Yeah, only fun to get around to that again.
We'll get to it eventually. Dan's a good boy.
You know very well Nocturne has to be on hiatus also, Jack.
I know, but I really miss my robot son.
I'm sorry.
Your gay robot son.
I really miss my fucking Hitman character where I get to murder people.
I know, Batty's one competent character.
I miss my well-adjusted human being who solves problems rationally.
Well-adjusted.
Speaking of well-adjusted, Nooble.
Nooble. Hey. Hello, I'm Noodle Laser. I am a DM now for Onryo. I play in a couple of different things. My commissions are permanently open. Yeah.
She's very friendly.
Particle.
Send Noodle money or pat her on the head. She's a good egg. Battle.
Okay. I'm Battery. You know me. I am a cartoonist. I draw shit on Twitter. Battery at Battery Batty. And I have a little comic called Fanarchy, which just finished its 3rd chapter after 2 fucking years of me fucking remaking the fucking thing. And
Never thought we'd make it this far, guys.
I'm currently working on Chapter 4 as we speak, so I'm very, very happy about that. I took a break from streaming, but as Luis said, he will literally beat my ass if I don't get back to it, because he's being a good manager, so I'll probably go ahead and stream a little bit more on my Twitch, Battery Batty on Twitch.
See this, you could be streaming again already.
And,
or like, he better be.
He better be.
You can find Jack's homepage at baddragon.com.
Not sponsored, but hashtag would be.
Please sponsor us. We love you.
So, hello world, you know me, I'm Cable Provider, DM for Final Phantasma, which is coming back. The Kunai arc will end. I do have everything prepared for that, and a lot of things prepared moving forward from it. Currently going through a lot of stuff, won't get into detail on it here, but it makes DMing Final Phantasma a bit difficult at this time. So, in an event to maintain my sanity and also continuously bring things for all you lovely people who watch us on the channel, I got a little something special planned for you guys, both because I absolutely love the series, and because I'm paying respect to the fact that Bleach is coming back in 2022, thank fucking god, 1000 Year Blood War animated. So, let's go ahead and start throwing another anime fucking homebrew thing into our little fucking D&D gumbo. Let's make it disgusting. And what better to add some spice than Taite Kubo's very own Bleach, where the fashion is tight and Yoruichi is tighter. But
Thunder.
Everybody set to go?
I am.
Alright. I'm a little out of practice, but we get back into this again. Hope I haven't lost it.
Just remember, you are Lisa Simpson.
You know what, Dan? You're gonna die first.
Too late, bitch! We already did!
It's possible to super die.
Alright, let's use some fun music I have now, before we move to the new map.
Oh, I don't like this music.
Ooh.
So, here on Final Phantasma, we've brought you many wonderful things before. Through exploring Hunter x Hunter, to the weird homebrewiness and basically made-up shit of Yu Yu Hakusho, to the very beginnings of Transformers, all the way to whatever the hell you want to call Oops All Saiyans. And from the Nocturne and back, I now bring you to a game I like to call Moonless Night. This takes place in the set universe of Bleach, but far away from any of the things that you would normally encounter in the Japan areas. The year is 2005, the month is December, it is cold, and we find ourselves in a little town called Ladville, located over in Norway, and I will move you to the map. It is a placeholder map. There will be a better one when we actually do this.
Hey, that's not bad though.
Ladril is a town, currently. It's covered in a light layer of snow. The area itself is very cold, but not far from it you can see mountainous areas, a very deep thicket of forest, and towards the biggest part of it, you just see an open and vast ocean. Fishing is sort of a major source of both food and money for this area, but it still gets its occasional tourists here and there. You know, the Americans who like to come and see, ooh, this is where the Hobbit was shot, even though it's not. But this area itself is a place where the amount of lore, the amount of creatures that have been seen, and the amount of sort of energy that flows here is both a breeding ground for new anomalies to happen, as well as a sort of focal point that draws creatures not from this plane. Hence why, in this time, in this place, 4 Soul Reaper who have left the comfort of Soul Society, for whatever their reasons will be, find themselves in a town drawn to it almost magnetically by the amount of Reiatsu coming from it. And two big portions of that would be two Arankar that are located in the town who have basically assimilated themselves with the townsfolk. What does this all mean? What is this going to lead up to? And what inevitably will happen to the new players of this world? Well, we will all find out right now. I want everybody to roll initiative so I know who to introduce first.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Me.
4! Already off to a great start!
This is the session 0 for everyone too listening, so this isn't session 1.
Surely I can do worse than you, Batty.
Shit!
9! Okay, so I'm still better than you.
Just barely.
Okay. So that is Shiori's going first.
Oh fuck. Did not expect that to happen.
So, in the town of Ladril, Shiori, let's see, let me roll a dice. Okay. So, I will preface this too, the Soul Reaper are not all together, they would have all made their way here at different times. Shiori, based on your initiative, you'd have been the first one to get here.
Okay.
Based on what I've rolled, in terms of time, you've been here about 3 weeks. You were drawn here for the first part of it, just picking up on some weird energy. And even though you do know that there are two Arankar, which you are now familiar as to what they are, just living in the town, they don't seem to be causing problems, and any of the local or smaller hollows that you do find you're able to deal with. You don't have to explain any reasoning why you're not in Soul Society right now. That can be something we cover outside of this, but for now, you find yourself waking up in the morning. It is very cold out. You are, like, based on your, like, profession, if you want to explain what Shiori is, what she looks like, and what she does.
So, Shiori is a blacksmith. She's basically set up a small, like little hovels type shop to where she mostly is enthusiastic about making weapons, but because this is the human world and people don't need weapons here, she mostly does like horseshoes and things of utilitarian nature for the, the small village. Just to, make ends meet.
Pop yourself down on the map, Noodle.
Hey.
Can be like right here. I'm gonna make a better map where you have a stall later on.
Bloop.
Bloopo.
Okay, so she has got long, very dark brown She's got a pretty noticeable scar that runs from adjacent from her cheek across her top and bottom lip. And if you see her sleeves rolled up, she has got some really wicked tattoos.
They are very wicked indeed. But as you find yourself out, as you get up, you go about doing the things you need to do. Typically, being an Agigai, you don't need to eat breakfast or anything of that manner. You can eat if you want to, you just don't have to.
It looks suspicious if I don't, so I do it.
So, you go around, you just, I'll say you set up your shop, you begin to get things taken care of. You have the occasional people who come walking by, like you see some older folk give you a wave like, "Morning, Shiori."
Morning, old people.
Oh, she remembers our age. As they just tutter off. You see what looks to be somebody with super blonde hair and like a big, like, toothy smile walking up to you. They've got like the full camping gear backpack and like the skull cap on. And it's like, "Oh, hello. Hi.
Yes, how can I help you?"
Wow. Sorry, I'm Michael. I come from Chicago. Do you know where that is?
I don't care. What do you want?
Wow. And he just starts walking away. Let me roll something real quick. Oh, good. You rolled low. Perfect. He gets pelted in the back of the head with a snowball. You see an older woman come walking by. You recognize her. You know her name is Greta. She just like throws a snowball at him and just looks at you. I hate when it's around this time of year. Tourists come to see the lights when they start displaying. Good morning, Shiori.
Good morning, Greta.
Oh, well, I can see you're not really getting any business making weapons today, but you keep our horses well shoothed.
Shoot. I mean, I occasionally get people asking for light kitchen knives. It's about the most excitement I've gotten this week.
Well, chin up. No excitement means you can enjoy your life a little bit. You don't have to, be so... You don't have to get another... She points towards the scar on your face. You don't have to get hurt anymore. You have such a nice face. You should be more careful.
Oh, God, please. I just want to get hurt more.
She pats you on the head gently. Oh, you remind me of me in my youth. Anyway,
I doubt that you in your youth was a raging, fight sexual.
I don't really know what that would mean, but... Anyway, you have a lot of spunk and energy.
I am so tired.
She just ruffles your head a little bit. And you see her carrying she's just got a little basket. She's just going to pick up food and everything for the day. So she just waves to you as she starts to go about her business and what she needs to do. And you just start, getting your forage ready, getting things set to go. Alright, between Louise and Jack, you both have tied dexterity, so who wants to go next?
Not it.
Okay, me.
Alright, I will reveal Louise to people. And your character's name is Braun, right, Louise?
Uh-huh.
Alright. Braun, you wake up as well. Let's see how long you've been here. Alright, you're fairly new to this place. You've only been here for about 2 weeks. You found it weird to see just a Shinigami living in the town, as well as 2 Arankar here, but you really don't think too much of it. You've kind of just found a place for you to stay. It feels weird with the amount of, anomalous energy going around here, but you kind of just chalk that up to the fact that there's a lot of nonsense, but you're just around to keep an eye on things. I'll say by the time you begin walking around, well, do you want to explain what your character looks like and what you might be doing here? If you have a job.
Yeah, Braun is darker skinned, silver hair for some reason. And he always has a ear patch over his right eye. Mm-hmm. And what he's been doing, actually, he's kind of a hunter, so he goes around and brings dead animals to sell in the town.
Alright, so I'll actually say you've been up earlier then. Roll me a survival check.
That one!
Oh,
here we go!
Right.
I found a dead shrub.
Shiori, you see Braun, who I don't know if you guys would have met, but you guys definitely do know who each other are, in terms of being Shinigami or Slow Reaper. Louise, you can put yourself right here on the map, walking back in from the forest.
Sure.
Let me shrink you down.
Oh, did you find any ore this time? Please tell me you found ore. Please, I beg you. I'm so fucking bored.
I found shit.
I can't forage with shit. What do you want from me?
I'm trying to do something here. Just calm down.
Can't be calm. This place is too calm. It's making me edgy.
I know. It's doing the same thing to me. So,
maybe next time when you go find a pig or whatever, you could just punch a fucking mountain or some shit. I don't know.
You didn't get anything good coming back from this hunt. No meat, no deer. It's actually a little strange. Typically, you don't have this much trouble finding animals. They're usually around. The water is fresh, the forest is dense, and it's very calm. Aside from the occasional tourist, it doesn't really get too much human disturbance. So, it's actively a little strange. You didn't find anything in the woods today. And you actually see 2 other older gentlemen, walking back, too. They've got, bows over their shoulder, and they're not carrying anything as well. They just look over to you. Oh, I see you didn't find anything either, kid.
Nothing at all.
I don't take that as a good omen. It either means the forest is mad, or we've hunted everything here to extinction. But we're not like him. where he comes from. They point over to Michael. He's just looking at a rock on the ground. Wow. Anyway, best of luck to you. Hope if you find anything or you catch sight of any animals grazing somewhere, give us a holler. We got families to feed.
Will do.
They give you a wave. It's just two older guys. They're pretty much like. It looks like they've been hunting since they were kids, and it's like they're just used to the routine of going out, hunt, come back. So they're even in times with semi-modern conveniences, they still like prefer to do things the old-fashioned way. But let me see if you notice anything interesting. You do not, because nothing's coming by right now. But for the most part, you make your way back in. It's fairly early. I'd say it's only about like 8 a.m. at this point, and you've been out for about 2 hours. So, moving over while you guys are there. Where is Faust?
Probably on some roof sleeping.
I had a feeling you'd be on a roof sleeping somewhere. Pick a roof, put your token.
Eeny, meeny, miny, you're the biggest.
Let's show Faust to the playists. And these are all showing up for you when I hit show to players, right, Patty?
No, they're not.
No, nothing's shown up.
I've been hitting show to players. Why aren't they showing to anybody?
Probably because they're not in my folder.
Yeah, they're not in mine either.
Yeah, you need to set the view permissions.
Oh god,
yeah.
that really sucks.
Don't worry. I'll just show
session-
off Shiori and Braun, and then we'll go to Faust. Cable spent a lot of time drawing these fucking tokens, by the way.
Yeah.
I'll just do Fausting while you show the art off. Okay. Let me steal Faust.
I still don't have access to it.
For some reason, they're just not they're not working. I may have to refresh, but
You could
typically
just
hitting show to players.
How about this? You post it in Discord, and I'll open it up where people can see it.
I just can't open Discord while I got all my shit going right now because it's gonna screw me up.
Okay.
But-
Well,
Give me one second.
we'll worry about that later.
That's why this is a session 0, folks.
In the meantime, you can see us on the bottom.
Very tiny. Actually, I'll make this a little bigger so you can see it better.
Alright. Alright, whatever. I'll deal with this later. Because I want to just keep going right now.
Okay.
Faust, make me a dex save.
Oh boy.
Okay. So, let me just see. So, after you, we'll go... GB. Okay. Alright. So, you're just, early in the morning, you're kind of like, you're still asleep, but you have like the, you need to start getting up sort of sense. And that's a good dex save, but it still doesn't pass because you're still gonna get this.
Okay.
As you're like, if I just pretend to be asleep, I can just kind of stay sleeping. I don't have to do anything. You feel a snowball pelt you directly on like the side of the head. Like in the ear hole.
God damn it.
Do you look up?
Yeah.
You see a bunch of kids that live in this town. They're just like pointing and laughing at you as they like try to throw more snowballs at you because they always see you on roofs. They're not doing this out of like maliciousness. They're just doing it out of like playful wake up lazy. They're just trying to get you and they're like giggling and pointing. What you want to do to them? Cero?
Oh no.
Tempting, but no. I'll just pick up some snow from beside me and just chuck it at them.
Make just a dex check to throw snow at the kids. Yeah, that beats their child AC. You don't know your Arankar's strength. Like, you grab, like, typically what would shovel snow off of a roof, and they're not buried, but, they get hit quite a bit. Like, there's snow still piled on their heads.
Oh no, there's a ceiling tile in there.
Just drop to the ground, and then they just start laughing and, like, clapping and looking at you. Like, oh, you always know how to start the morning. Come on, you gotta get up. Can't sleep all day. You just start, like...
Alright, I'm up.
You hop down from the roof, or do you,
Yeah, I'll get down.
You see one of the small kids walk up to you. Hold out your hand.
I do so.
They put a little charm bracelet around your wrist.
Huh.
You notice it's made out of, like, very, like... It's just, like, the typical strings and beads and such. But the beads seem very, like, they're in a very sort of pattern of, like, darker blue and then, like, almost a pale yellow. Almost like a whitish yellow. And then at the very end, you see a little, like, crescent moon.
Huh.
You sleep all the time, so you don't even realize what's going on, but you need to be awake. We're celebrating soon. The Moon Festival happens in a week.
Oh, really?
How do you not know this? How long have you lived here?
I don't know. What year is it?
2000 this many. They hold up 5 fingers.
Well, then, a good 10 years.
Oh, no wonder you haven't seen it. Oh, it's the night where, Oh, I don't know why we call it the... Hold on. And you see them just, like, they go into, like, child huddle when they're trying to get their information together. Alright, we have a theory. It's called the Moon Festival because it's the day the moon decides to take a break and lets other lights take over in the sky. Yeah, that sounds right to me. Yeah, logic checks out. And they all just agree with each other.
Oh, really now?
Yeah, I'm like 9, so I think I know what I'm talking about. Just puffs out his chest.
I'm sure you do.
It's just a little, like, blonde-haired boy. He's in, like, a puffy winter coat. And you can tell that he's probably just got, like, his younger brother and sister with him. And they were just out playing early in the morning. Yeah. Stick with me, I always forget your name. We just call you Red because you have really shiny red hair.
It's Faust. Just call me Faust.
Faucet. Anyway.
Hmm.
We hope you'll stay and be with us for the Moon Festival, right?
Probably.
Well, you gotta stay. There's gonna be food and games, and then when you see him, like, point towards, like, the forest, and then when it gets to be the darkest time at night, you're gonna see all these great lights flashing through the sky. Or so we've been told. We weren't around last time it happened, but Mom says it's pretty.
Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere.
And you see all 3 of them just, like, hug your legs before they run off. Right. He smells like hollow. And they just run off. They don't say that, Jack. They don't know what a hollow is.
What the fuck? Demon children! They know too much!
Alright. Cool. As you say, demon children, they know too much. Make a perception check for me. I hope you roll high.
I hope you roll low. Yes!
Son of a bitch, Matty.
Alright. Chibi, I want you to roll a stealth check for me.
Oh, for fuck's sake. No. God damn it.
Just, you don't notice something drop out of your pocket, and then just walking directly past you, like, towards Shiori's shop. Chibi, do you want to put your token on the map?
Do I have the other token?
If you right-click on it, you can switch over.
Wonderful.
Walking past, leaving little footprints in the snow just moving by, just people are just stopping and then Chibi, you see an old man just like having his morning coffee. He's looking out the window. Honey! Honey! It's back again! There's no such thing there, dear. I am looking at it. I know it's here. She sticks her head out the window. Oh, it's totally here. You were too late this time. I'm telling you, it's coming from that damn forest. Okay, drink your coffee. I'm not crazy.
Drink your coffee.
Where are you going, Chibi?
You know what? Today is a good day, and for it to be a good day, I better be fishing.
Alright. You start making your way towards... It would just be heading down this road. You'd pass Shiori, and you'd pass, I have to learn everybody. You pass Braun. You can wave to them if you want. They can see you. And you two do 100% know that, for some reason, this is a Shinigami who's just choosing not to use a regular Gigai.
Oh no, I am actively avoiding.
Okay, roll stealth check then.
The less people know that I'm around, the better.
Alright, Louise and Noodle, if you'd like to make perception checks, you're welcome to. Alright, Shiori doesn't notice she's working in the forge.
Why is this? Oh.
Oh yeah, no, you just walk right past her like...
I am specifically doing the Kronk thing.
You make your way out. Since nobody sees you, nobody's like halting conversations. As you're walking past, you see some like woodsmen just standing there with axes as you're making your way towards like the docks and the boats.
Mm-hmm.
You do overhear a conversation with them, but roll me a perception to see how much you hear.
15.
Okay. Let's see. Ooh, not bad. Okay. You see one of them just looking a little bewildered. Strangest thing, it's... The further you go into the woods, it's almost like you can't breathe a bit. I'm trying to see if we can find any animals or just salvage firewood, but... I don't know, it feels like things get aggressive or the forest itself doesn't want you in there. Yeah, you're overthinking things. We do need to figure out this animal problem, though. I've, Don't tell anyone, but I have found bodies. But only about half of each. Like, half-eaten deer, just mauled and mutilated, like, smaller woodland creatures. It's not a pretty sight. And they're just kind of walking off, but they looked concerned about, like... It feels like there's just an ominous presence coming from the forest, and also they're finding, like, massacred bodies of animals, like, as you get a little closer in. You make your way towards the docks. You get there. You find a fishing vessel you're very familiar with. It's a wooden, like, it's hard to explain it because it's not a dinghy, but it's a little bigger than a dinghy.
Yeah.
Most of the crew doesn't notice you. There's just one person there who sees you and just goes, "Crab?"
Jeremy.
He just gives you a nod and he just goes, "Go in the back." At this point, he's either accepted that he went crazy or that this happens. He just lets you on. And then they head out to sea for a little bit. Roll me 2 survival checks for fishing.
Cool.
Six and 18.
Alright. You lose the first rod because stuffed animal.
It wasn't my rod to begin with.
Yeah, no. You see a very, like, ornery looking sailor. My rod. The captain always gives it to the stuffed animal. And then you pull out the actual good one. You fish for a little bit. You manage to pull in a very, like, good-sized fish. Like, you know, it would make a hearty lunch. And you stink quite a bit. You smell like seawater.
Yes.
And while you're stinking like seawater out at sea,
I have a question real quick. Did we describe what Jack's character looks like?
Oh, Jack. No, we didn't describe it.
Oh.
Yeah, describe Faust, and then we'll get to describing Chibi when we get to describing Chibi.
Whenever that comes around.
Average tall-looking male with weirdly red hair, big fucking mutton chops. Looks kind of like an asshole. He has that look to his face.
He also has a gaping hole in his chest.
What?
And more focuses on that.
What would he currently be wearing, you think?
Oh, something absolutely inappropriate. He's wearing a sleeveless jacket with just a fucking just a sleeveless shirt underneath with the fucking ripped jeans and just fucking leather boots on as well.
Yeah, some ladies look. It's like there are two ladies around. Like one of them is just looking like, oh my god, how is he even wearing that? It's so cold outside. And then her friend just like gently like puts her hand on her face, like let him wear it.
Just look over at him, give him a wink, and then keep walking.
One of them goes, oh, the other one goes, ugh.
That's how you get the stripes.
What?
The lady who goes, just kind of turns her head and continues walking off on her way. And you see her walking to a flower shop that there is a pink-haired girl working there. If you'd like to introduce yourself, Dan, we'll put you, for the sake of things, we'll just put you right here.
Okie doke. Woohoo!
You see an older woman come walking over to you. Oh, morning, Audrey.
Oh, good morning!
Oh, you always have the nice assortments out. I really don't know how you manage to make things grow in this weather. More plants die here than people do.
Well, just gotta prune just right, get it back here, much sunlight, well, as much as possible. Gotta make sure you gotta put them in the glass pane just right. Also, refrigeration helps them. There's plenty of fresh water here, and also you gotta give them the right amount of food.
Audrey. Your plants are lovely, dear.
Thank you.
She just gives you a smile, and she finds herself a nice assortment that she likes. I don't know flowers, so we'll just say she finds some nice things. Now, Audrey, I know that you assisted. I know that these are sort of your own personal. You don't necessarily, you try to start your own business. Would you prefer to be paid in money, or she holds out a very nice plate of food, which you can tell she had sealed up and made before she came over here. It's a very over the top looking breakfast. I could give you money.
Just, she's got that glazed over look at her, like, you know that anime look where that part of the mouth just kind of droops down, like,
yeah. Oh, well, I guess you want the money. I guess this. Oh.
No, wait. Now, let's not be too hasty there. It's
three types of cheese.
3 types of cheese. What? I really hope you enjoy it.
She just slides the plate there and grabs her flowers, and then she smiles at you, and she still puts a little money down. She just wanted to give you breakfast.
Oh. Thank you for your patronage.
If you like that, dear, you'll love it when the Festival of Lights come. The children call it the Moon Festival, but I think they're confused.
Moon Festival. Moon pies!
I mean, there will be moon pies, also other food stalls and people making... Pretty much, we go all out when it comes to cooking for this. We celebrate it every decade, just about.
Oh, I like this town.
Oh, you'll love it. Especially when the lights light up the sky. It's almost... It's strange. I know you would have a hard time believing any of this, dear, but it almost feels supernatural in how it looks. It's like having ghosts or spirits right next to us.
Who would ever believe something silly like that?
Excuse an old lady and her fantasies. If you'd like to describe Audrey at this point and explain who and what you are.
Audrey is in a run car who is currently wearing a very nice lavender shirt, a lavender long sleeve shirt with black horizontal stripes going down. She's got her florist apron on, which has it's got a greenish trim to it, but it's mostly pink. There's some patches every now and there's a big cartoony flower patch on the front. And she's been around for a while, trying to make sure to, keep the bad spirits at bay. Yeah. Also the occasional snack.
Mm-hmm. She gives you a wave. You have a few other people stop by the stall getting flowers. You see, it seems more like they're not buying them for personal things. They're actually, taking them to sort of start building decorations to, get everything ready. So, this town really does go all out to prepare for this sort of event. They all seem to, contribute in any little way they can. Even the kids try to do their part. This is... And aside from the occasional tourists who come here, you can tell that while most of the people here aren't related, it's like living in one big family. Everyone kind of knows each other to some degree. Everyone likes helping each other out, and it's a weird type of area you'd find in this day and age where people are this close with each other.
Just Audrey just bouncing back and forth between people. Oh, you like this? You like the tulip? Oh, there's Iris over there. Oh, these orchids are lovely this time of year.
So you see them all just smiling, well, if there's anyone who knows flowers, it's her. And they just, every time you comment on something, somebody gives you something else. You'll get a cookie here. You'll get oh god, I can't remember, a meat pie somewhere else. People are just constantly giving you food because they know you at this point.
And that's why she has big pockets on her apron.
You're wandering around the town, just saying hi to everyone. You always make sure you're around your stall for people to buy things. But as you wander, Batty.
Oh boy.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay.
What you look like and where you are right now.
So Kare is probably just walking on some street corner. It doesn't really matter where in particular. I'll place him, probably right here. Actually, yeah, no, he'd be walking this semi-direction. As far as what he looks like, you see a gentleman. He has a hoodie on. Hold on, I'm gonna have to... Dan, I can hear my voice through your end a little bit. No worries. It just... I don't know how to speak when I hear my own voice.
Let me try to turn down my mic.
Talk to yourself. Tell yourself you're hot.
I'm hot. Okay. So, Kare, strawberry blonde hair, little bit curly. He is currently wearing a pair of headphones, and kind of just these goggles that cover his eyes. He has 2 piercings underneath his lip. He's kind of just... he wears a kind of a baggy hoodie with a dingy old band t-shirt underneath. And he's just been kind of wandering around town for a while. Everybody in town probably knows his face. And probably recognizes him, but he probably doesn't know too much about him other than he just tends to walk around places. If you do get close to him, you can hear the music through his headphones, because he kind of turns it up a little uncharacteristically loud for a normal person. It's still kind of muffled, but you can make out faint rock music.
So, based on timing for what I rolled, you've only been here about a week.
Okay.
So you're still getting acclimated to things. The townsfolk have sort of they're always, as long as you're not disruptive or as long as you're not a tourist, they're usually pretty welcoming of other people.
Yeah.
One old man, every time he sees you, he constantly waves his fist like, "Get a job, you beatnik!"
I just, like, turn and, like, you know, Kari's nose is a little bit runny, and I just imagine he just, like, sniff and then, like, look away and continue walking.
They smell like death.
But yeah. Kari pays no mind to the old man.
I'll say either make a smell-based perception or you can make an arcana-based perception.
Definitely smell-based.
Kari doesn't stink that much today. You're more preoccupied with the amounts of food you have in front of you.
It's too odorific. Too
Yeah,
good.
you're consuming. But you make your way down. You see people getting stuff set up. You see an older couple. They just sort of like poke their heads out, just looking at you, waving. Like they're just being polite.
Kari would give like a very, very subtle like head nod, but nothing else.
And walking back from doing shopping, you actually see somebody very familiar, somebody that Shiori knows. You see an older woman carrying like she's got multiple bags of like food and different things. Oh, hello, Kari. Seems like you're finally up.
Hello.
She just immediately pushes like 3 bags of stuff into your hand. You can help me carry these.
Okay.
And you start walking back with her. It's like, it's the least you can do. I'm giving you a place to stay. At least you show up, unlike my kids. Anyway.
What did you buy this time?
We need food. I'm going to be preparing one hell of a dish for the Festival of Light.
Would I have heard about the Festival of Light?
Well, lights, because I keep forgetting to add the S, but yes. You'd have heard about it. She's been talking about it for a bit since you got here, and you hear the kids around town talking about it too. You know, it's supposed to be it's basically like a giant party that they do every 10 years.
Have you been noticing anything unusual recently?
Besides you?
Am I unusual?
We don't have many people with your outgoing personality come into town that often.
Oh.
But she like uses her free hand and she just like ruffles your hair a little bit. But you're unusual in a good way. You're a layabout, but you're still helpful. And she just gives you a nice smile. And Greta's probably in like her mid to late 60s. So she's got a very sort of like think oh god, why can't I remember her name from think Grandma Sophie from Howl's Moving Castle.
Oh, okay.
So she's just giving you a nice smile, but what do you mean for real with unusual?
Oh, well, I was just thinking about things.
I'd say the only unusual thing is how long it's taking to hunt.
The hunters are having problems this year.
We're not able to find anything as of late, which is making getting food for this festival harder. Especially Morris, he's usually one of the better ones. His pride must be getting to him. He went hunting about 3 days ago, he still hasn't come back, but knowing him, he'll stay out there until the festival, day itself, until he catches something. He's a stubborn man.
Morris. Trying to remember his face. What does he look like?
She, thwacks you on the back of the head. You need to be more perceptive. You sleep too much. Morris is the larger fellow. Very nice bushy beard. He always has a smile on his face, even when things aren't going the best for him. Oh, I'll tell you this. In my youth... Well, you're still too young for those stories. And she just keeps walking.
I think I saw him on...
Roll a perception check real quick.
Perception? Okay, let's do this shit.
After she continues walking, you hear her mutter under her breath, break a hip with that one.
Kare pays no mind to that. One like interesting feature about Kare is, he doesn't have resting bitch face necessarily, but if you like look at him, his face is just like almost completely expressionless. Even when like she hit him, he just said like "ow," and just that. But yeah, I'll follow Greta back.
Yeah. You make it back to the house, the place you've been staying to. It's not like the biggest place in the world, but you know, it's very roomy. She doesn't really have a spare bedroom for you, but she made up like the couch to be very nice. And she really did go above and beyond with it. Like, it's not just like, oh, throw in a pillow and a blanket. Like, she made sure it's like as comfortable as it could possibly be. And she's been very nice to you since you've been here for a week. Granted, as a Shinigami, you don't really need to sleep to that degree. It's more something you do while you're in like the human sort of puppet body.
Yeah.
But for all intents and purposes, she's treated you like family, which is pretty much how anybody in this town would. But Greta seems to be a little nicer than the rest.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm going to start cooking. Do you have any plans for the day, Kare?
I was thinking about walking around town some more.
Don't go causing problems for anyone. We're all busy trying to prepare. And if you can, try to help someone out.
Help someone?
Anyone. It never hurts to pay it forward.
I'll, keep that in mind. Do you want me to bring you anything?
And she just walks over. She actually goes... She just, you see her go into, like, another room, and she comes back. It's sort of like, it's a striped scarf. It's just, like, you know, a darker sort of, like, navy blue with, like, purple accents.
Yeah.
And she just comes and puts it around your neck. And she just smiles at you. Just bring back a smile later. I swear I'll get one out of you one of these days. And she, like, pinches your cheek.
I make no promises.
Alright, off with you. And you see her, like, roll up her sleeves, and she's just like, I've got cooking to do. And she just, like, walks off to go begin her expeditious event of cooking.
Kare's gonna walk out the front door.
Alright. Kare, which direction are you heading in?
I'd be heading in... What direction would you say is the busiest part of town?
The whole town's kind of bustling. Really, you could find something whichever way you went. I will say, you do detect, like, the larger spiritual energies of the people there. Ergo, the Arankar and the other Soul Reaper, so you do know who they are, if you have any reason to approach them. Or any want to.
Kare probably wouldn't have actively, introduced himself or, like, tried to talk to them. He'd just be, like, walking around, kind of casually keeping tabs on all of them.
Alright.
But not openly, like, addressing them or paying them any mind.
Alright, so, Kare, you're keeping tabs on all of them, but by that extent, everybody can see Kare if anybody wants to interact with him. Chibi, you're still on a boat. You'll be back later. Nobody?
I think it might be a little hard for Audrey to get away at the moment.
Yeah, Audrey's a little busy. Anything from the other three? I don't know if Louise is here.
I'll trail behind.
Alright, so you start following behind Kare. Noodle, did you want to do anything?
Chiari is just obsessively making a knife.
Right, you're just sharpening down steel at the moment. Like, it's... Like, there's an old man who comes up to watch you like, I've never seen it so thin! Make it thinner! Sharper! I want to slice the air!
Yes, you get it! You understand, old man! She grabs him by the shoulders like, finally someone gets it!
I get nothing! Sharper!
Yes!
This is Krusty Tim. He lives in the outskirts of town and he comes in every couple days. Krusty Tim is insane. We need that sharper, Shiori! Trolls, I tell ya! Trolls!
Fuck yes, old man!
Oh no, we have to deal with trolls as well now.
Trolls! I needed a funny word to scream.
Question, would I notice Foss following me?
If Foss is making it obvious, yes.
No, he's not. He's not hiding.
Yeah.
He's bored walking.
Okay, so can I asked you a question, Cable?
Hmm?
Can I roll a stealth check with disadvantage?
By all means.
It's a nat 1. So Kare is currently just side glances and sees Foss following him, and as he turns the corner, he's going to hide behind a light pole.
I can still see you, you know.
Oh my god, that might have set something perfect up for me, Batty. Thank you. Yes, that's a 95%. Fucking perfect.
Oh.
No, continue with what you were doing, Jack.
I can still see you, you know.
No, you can't.
You're right there.
Listen, okay, I think it'd be in your best interest just to turn away.
Why?
I was never here.
But you're standing right there.
No, I'm not. You can't see me.
Listen, when someone weird comes into my town, I keep an eye on them.
This is your town now.
I've been here longer than you have.
Kari's just gonna think a little bit. Fair enough.
I have lived here for 10 years.
Need Faust, Shiori. Actually, you know what? Everybody except Chibi is within range to hear this. I want everybody to roll me perception checks. Dan, roll yours with disadvantage because food's in front of you.
Is mine with disadvantage because knife is in front of me?
Shit.
I mean, this is more sound-based, but, you know, yeah, yours is with disadvantage.
I would say to talk to Faust, Kare would have taken his headphones off temporarily.
Louise, are you here?
I don't think Louise...
You're on mute.
Oh, is he?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There
we go!
I knew you didn't know.
It's always one every game.
As you guys are there with Kari behind a light post doing the "you didn't see me," you see sort of like, you know, like the fucking noodle stand carts that you see getting pulled all around.
Mm-hmm.
You see one just getting pulled around, and like you see what appears to be like someone with like full winter gear just pulling it, and then you hear him arguing like, "They're right there." "No, I swear, all right, there's nobody there. I saw someone with orange hair, and then they disappeared." This doesn't get easy traveling with you, does it? I don't know what your problem is today. You have been very uppity since we got into the snow. And they're just like arguing slightly as you see them like rolling past you, making their way towards like the center area over here. You see a large wooden cart that says Spicy Tropical on the side of it as they just start walking by.
Oh my god, of course.
I'm telling you, somebody was there, but I don't... Oh, I thought I saw something move behind the light pole. Hi. And she's just, you see it, at first glance you think it's a hat, but then you realize it's just puffy hair, like thoroughly brushed around the sides of the head to make rudimentary earmuffs. And you just see waving towards all of you. Hi, lady with knife. Hi, red-haired person. Hi, red-haired person, female. And just walking past. Oh, and hi, eye patch! As she almost falls off the top of the fucking cart. And they just go and they set up over here. That's just what they're doing. Shiori, you didn't notice them wave to you. You're just making the knife sharper. Like, it's more sharp than you've ever seen a knife before. Like, at this point, you're starting to more cut through the thing you're sharpening it with rather than sharpening it.
Oh no.
Audrey, you catch it at the very last second, but you've got, like, food all over you. Like, at this point, you would look, if you were in, like, a full hollow form, you'd look like Pizza the Hut.
Chinga woki pepperoni.
Fuck's sake.
just for the sake of things, like I don't have a cart token, but we will put something fun right there. But yeah, you see them just like rolling to people start walking up to them and they're just like waving like hello, hello, hello. Yes, exactly. Thank you, Chibi. Let me see. Oh, fuck, I'll find an asset for this in just a second. But they're posting up, and you see her just like sitting on top of it as like the person you see his face is mostly bundled up begins like opening up the cart and setting it up.
Is it just me, or did those two just point out every spiritually significant person in town?
Oh, managed to find you in your amazing hiding spot behind the lamppost.
Where else do you suggest I hide?
I don't know, behind a building.
There's no I'm gonna look to my left and see a building. Okay, fair point.
We're gonna use this.
I'm gonna like walk to the side of the building out of sight. But I'm like literally just.
You're not gonna check out the people that just walked into. No, you know what? Never mind. I'll do it. Doing a fucking Soul Reaper's job here.
You go walking up, and
I'm trolling Foss now.
As you two trail, is anybody else gonna go up?
What time of day is it?
It's getting to, it's a little bit after Chibi went fishing, so actually Chibi, you would be back too by this point. In terms of fishingness, I'd say closer to like 10, 30, 11.
Okay.
Oh,
Well-
I would.
Go ahead.
I would probably go to Shiori right now. There we go. Oh,
Spicy tropical.
Yay!
I gotta put the just bear with me as I didn't have time to type up the potions on the bottom yet, but we'll get to that. So who's walking up? I just want to know. Or what's everybody doing?
Kare is like acting like very nonchalant in the side of this building, pretending like he's like being conspicuous, but he is very not conspicuous at all.
You're doing the fucking. I imagine you're doing the fucking chopper thing. You're trying to hide, but in reverse. Your whole body's soaking out, and your eyes kind of covered by the fucking building.
Yes.
And Louise, what were you doing?
I was actually going to Shiori.
Mm-hmm.
Stuttering crab on screen.
Hey,
He's avoiding the Shinigami.
Hey, Shiori.
What?
Look. Look.
What do you want? I have a knife!
Oh god. That's a threat.
It's not a threat, she's seriously... She's gone so long without being able to make a weapon that she's edgy.
I come with a proposal, so calm down.
What do you want, Braun?
Just okay. I'm planning. Look, tomorrow I'm planning to go farther away from the town to see if I find any animals. But I was thinking going to the mountains. Mountains mean deposits of minerals. You want minerals, so I was thinking let's go and do that together. That's easier. That we are two. We can bring more.
You have a point. I like forging, but this is getting old really fast. My biggest customer is some fucking purple-haired idiot that keeps buying knives from me on the regular, and it's not even good quality knives. He just wants the first thing he sees. I'm getting tired of it.
I know. If we go and get better deposits and I get a lot of animals to kill, we can go to another town and maybe trade there, and maybe you can get better business there.
Do you think they'll want a sword?
I hope.
I hope. I hope
Sword?
and pray.
We won't know unless we try.
You see a little girl run up to your stall. I want a sword. I don't remember what the ones are called, but the ones they have over in Japan, I think it's called an Adachi.
You're adorable. I'll make you one for your birthday, child.
You just see her dad walk by. No, you won't.
Stealth check. What do I have to do to whisper to this child? Like, just hide it in your house somewhere.
Go ahead and make a stealth check. I'll roll with dad modifiers. See if he hears you.
19! Holy shit, she is edging to make a sword!
Yeah, no, the child gives you a thumbs up. Alright, Audrey, you hear a bunch of noise coming from your shop as you see, as you also see a stall go past. And we're gonna eventually get to the stall.
Smell first before I hear.
You know what? Roll that.
Because it's very odorous. God, yeah, that's about right.
There's an ocean in your shop.
Okay, just gonna organize the babies are fish!
You turn your head towards the source of the smell. Chibi, you're caught like a deer in the headlights.
The first thing Audrey sees is a plushy crab holding a knife, holding the knife at the throat of the dead fish.
Audrey just looks down, sees crab, sees fish, and within the blink of an eye is now sitting directly in front of you.
You know this crab. You recognize this crab.
Am I gonna prepare this myself, or are you gonna help?
Well, let's see here.
I'd put it up on the table, but, you know, I can't.
Okay.
Like, grab hold of fish, grab hold of crab, both on table.
Thank you kindly.
Well, you got yourself a big one today.
Aye, so a real big one. Could have gotten more, but, you know.
Just Audrey's now leaning in super close, like,
you smell delicious.
I do. Do I have to roll for preparing fish to make food?
Yeah, roll me a survival check.
Do I get assistance?
Yes.
Well, it's 22 then.
thank God.
Give me 1 second.
I'm a culinary genius.
I should keep a good kitchen knife on me, but every time I go to that shop over there, there's always some purple-haired guy who always buys all of them before me.
Just commission one or something like that.
I will buy all the knives, rudely toot toot. And Grufter walks off scene. No, it's Andy. Andy's been freed in this time. No, he hasn't. I'll never do that.
This is pre-Parasite, Andy.
No, because spoilers, Dan.
Spoiler. That's the first episode of Truth I Told.
Spoilists.
Probably out by the time this is out.
Alright, you get a 22 making it. You fucking, with expert crab-like plush arms, like, you fucking slash this shit up into deliciously prepared, I believe the Japanese call it sushi.
Beautiful sushi.
You've made a rare Japanese delicacy, the California roll.
Fuck off. I'm gonna kill you. I will kill you personally.
I'm not even gonna ask where you got the avocado.
An awful what?
Whole avocado.
Well, you know, some good food. It's the middle of the morning. I think we earned ourselves a bit of a treat. Goes well with some beer, don't you think?
Right you are. Hey, as luck would have it, this is my first lunch break.
Aye. Do a good hard work then.
And I will crack open your beer for you.
Thank you. So, I actually learned something that's pretty interesting, I think.
Oh?
over there in them there woods. There's something going on there, I think.
Huh.
Apparently some of them
kind of weird over there.
Apparently some of them hunters were mentioning something about finding half-eaten carcasses and
It wasn't me, I swear!
I never said it was you.
Hmm.
But also about not being able to breathe or something like that.
Well, that's weird.
I'm not wondering if something's going on down there.
Yeah.
Might be worth taking a look at.
Well, small fry we take care of shouldn't be able to do something like that.
Don't think it's small fry, but that's just a hunch.
Oh.
If it were small fry, we'd be able to find it by now, wouldn't we?
Yeah, they're pretty clumsy.
Alright, keep RPing for just a second. I'm getting something together.
See, what I'm figuring is it's something a little bit bigger, a little bit smarter.
Something that's trying to take all the food for itself.
Something that knows that we're around at the same time. Not like we're doing a good job at hiding. Unlike yours truly.
How have they not caught you?
I have no idea.
You returned the buttons, right?
I think at one point or something like that.
Oh.
Oh, actually, you know, speaking of which, just gonna dig into the fluff for a second and then pull out, like, 3 of Faust's buttons.
You're stealing his buttons.
Yes.
Alright, you're getting robbed. Faust is gonna get, like, +3
See,
on any lawsuits.
You see, these 2 belong to his jacket, which is very funny, and then this one belongs to his pants.
Where'd you get ones from my jacket? It doesn't have buttons.
He sewed them on to take them.
Nothing but zippers.
Where I
you
got these
two-
buttons then?
He's gonna be cross when he finds out.
I mean, that's if he finds out.
As you two enjoy fish and chuckle. So, Kare, you're not being subtle. They see you over there, and Faust, you see a puffy-haired woman and what appears to be a long-haired black-haired individual, just like setting up stuff in front of like this cart. You see people coming up to them, and then you just like, oh, do you have medicine for this? Oh yeah, this should do it. Yeah, this will take care of it. And just like waving and smiling, and as they see you, as she sees you coming, he has his back turned at the moment. Oh, hi, welcome to Spicy Tropical. What do you want?
Oh, I'd like to know what you're doing in the town.
Oh,
And
we're touring the world, and we're selling things because we need money to keep touring the world. Because I didn't think this through firsthand.
Huh.
She's fun to travel with, but she doesn't necessarily. And he just stops. He looks at you and squints. Are you a demon?
Who are you really?
He pokes at your stomach a little bit.
Ah. Oh.
No, I don't think you're a D. No, you're good. Anyway, hi, I'm Hiroki. This is Plum. And you're at Spicy Tropical. We sell all your one-stop shop needs for random pharmaceutical goods to the things that any... I think they'll work on you. I'm not sure. Hold on. Would you be opposed if I tried something?
If it doesn't kill me.
Roll a perception check.
Oh, fuck.
You see him just like, of course not, and you see the person you know as Plum behind him doing that thing where like you wave your hand side to side, like, yeah, maybe. he just walks over to you, and you can't get a feel of this, but you see him like put his hand on like your chest, and for a second you don't get what he's doing, and then it feels almost like excruciatingly hot, Like, and then you actively have been burned right there on your chest.
Ah!
Alright, hold on. And then you see him, like, uncork something, and then just, like, pour it directly onto the wound, and then it, like, heals up almost immediately. Oh, perfect. I was 70% sure that was gonna work.
70?
Better than typical odds. Plum's usually only about 30% sure. Hey, don't lie on my behalf. I'm usually 15% sure.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Anyway, yeah. These little things, we have them in both liquid and candy form because we're trying to sell these. People don't necessarily want to buy a miscellaneous bottle of colored liquid from you anymore. So we decided to start making them into little, like, candy spheres. But they work all the same. You ever get hurt, they'll pick you right back up. And judging by the amount of shit you guys have around here, it seems likely you're gonna get hurt.
What does it mean shit we have around here?
You see him just, like, eating one, and, like, he shows you the side of his shoulder. He's got what looks like a massive, like bite mark in the side of his arm.
Holy hell.
Yeah. The weird thing that came out of the woods almost tore my arm off on the way over here. I got rid of it, though.
How the hell did I miss something like that?
Oh, you got rid of it pretty quick.
Did you say something that came out of the woods?
Jesus Christ!
Ah, ghost! Wait, I know what you are. Wait, no, I don't. He's just confused. He's looking at you like...
I'm a human. Deception with disadvantage.
Yes!
Well, Pyro rolled an 8 to your 3, so he got it, but not by much. He's squinting like... Weird. You're like Daisuke's wife. Anyway. And he just walks out and just like looks at you both. Well, you're a fine group of whatchamacallits.
Oh, I'm not with him.
A ghost and a demon.
I ain't with her either. Him. Whatever. I don't know what you are.
I'm a
You're
bullet.
strange.
You see Plum eating like fucking 8 pieces of candy at once. I'm with him, and I got technically with you guys. I swear to God, please buy something. She's gonna eat the entire inventory.
Yeah, alright. What she got and for how much?
Pack of soul candy. Just like he shows like the things you know. You ever seen like a individually packaged gumball?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Just it'll run you like 10 gold. I think 15 gold.
Alright, then give us 2.
Alright, he tosses you 2 over. And these will heal you for 2d10 plus 4.
Damn.
I'll take 1.
Alright. Just flicks you 1 over, and Plum's like, no! We need to sell these. Alright. We were stuck in Quebec for like 8 weeks because of you. Oh yeah? Well, we were stuck in Idaho for 2 years because you... Shut up.
Can I...
Just arguing.
Can I roll an Arcana check to discern what these creatures are?
Go ahead.
Not 1.
That's
Not
perfect.
They're humans.
Must be very spiritually aware.
What? No. What would have given that away?
I
Shit, I mean, what would it make you think that... Damn it.
I don't know why you called this a Rancor a demon, though.
It was...
What?
You know what the biggest hint was to you probably not being normal? You pointed out everyone with a high spiritual presence. Like, immediately.
Almost exclusively, even.
You see him slowly turning the sign to closed. And she slowly turns it back. Alright, we're busted. She goes into her pocket and she hands you a piece of paper. Do you read it?
Yes.
Well, not a piece, but it's a business card.
Okay.
So she hands you a business card, and it just says, Plum, occupation, distraction, and you just see her immediately, like, bolting down the street.
I think we've been tricked.
He's still standing there, like...
I mean...
He's
I
just
know
chuckling.
She, but she knows you're not in trouble, right? You haven't done anything wrong.
she has a bit more of a fight or flight instinct, which is constantly set to flight. But God help you if she fights. Anyway, I'm Hiroki Watanabe. We, not from around here, but I'm more just touring the world with my friend over there, and in certain places, you know, you'll find people like you, find people like us, and, you know, we like to see the world and also make sure good people have a chance to, you know, not die.
I have a question for you. Hiroki, was it?
Yeah.
When I should say the word Soul Society, what's the first thing that comes to mind?
That nightclub we found in New York.
Okay.
No, he's right. I've been there.
This is awesome.
It was a great time.
And you see her just running back up the street. Oh, I love that place. Why aren't we arrested yet?
Because we're not police.
Oh, thank God. And you see her immediately like, oh God, I don't have to hide this. And she just, like, lifts up the side of her coat. She has a gun.
Oh my God. I mean, technically this one is. Sorta.
I mean,
What gun? And she just goes into the stall, and she just, like, leans over to Pyro and very obviously goes, blink twice if I need to shoot. And he just slowly, like pushes her lower so that way she's underneath the window.
I mean, as long as you don't start killing any normal people, you're fine.
No, we like normal people, and we're fans of pretty much anything. As long as you're not causing problems, we're not going to do anything about it. And don't mind her, she's a little eccentric, but honestly, any of these things that we have here that could help, you're not getting them if she doesn't make them.
Ronkar, I have a question for you.
I have a name.
Okay, let's hear it.
It's Faust.
Well, Faust, you mentioned something about them not harming the people of this town. Am I aware that your intentions are to protect the people here?
Well, duh.
Oh.
If I don't have a place to live.
Fair enough.
Or I will, it'll just be very boring. And I don't want that anymore.
Well, I guess I can reveal my true identity. I'm a Soul Reaper by the name of Kare.
I know exactly what you were, because you weren't even hiding what you were.
I was being very secretive. The fact that
you hid behind a lamppost.
The fact that you were able to discover me means you're some very high level Arankar, I'm assuming.
You dumb bastard.
Dumb is subjective.
Pyro and Plum are just eating snacks watching this conversation.
Oh God, there's the other one.
If anybody still wants to approach them, they're here selling stuff.
Still got some fish bits that come out of the mouth.
Morning, Audrey.
Oh, hi there. Good morning.
And just leaning over at Conrad.
Shinigami.
Arankar.
Just leaning in with us.
Are they policing?
This one I'm not so sure.
I'll let you both know I'm here of my own volition.
Uh-huh. No one comes here of their own volition.
Well, if you must know, I'm not on any particular missions. I don't even know if Soul Society knows I'm here. No, I don't think they would care much.
I mean, wouldn't they know you're here? Just pointing back.
Well, I haven't really conversed with them, but they're probably already aware of my presence.
I'm pretty sure everyone who couldn't at
everyone
least
knows you're here. Braun and Shiori know you're here.
Yeah, everybody already knew you were here.
I'm going to have to work harder on my concealing techniques.
I think you should.
Audrey, was it?
Yo,
What are your intentions in this town?
I work over there.
But what is your... Why are you here?
I work over there.
You
That's it.
gotta roll an insight check.
By
Go
all
for
means.
it.
7.
She works over there.
Oh.
Flowers.
Gotta look down at the ground.
I mean, are you really the last one to find out? I mean, Radigan's been coming by all the time.
I've been trying to keep a low profile.
You don't get lower than that one.
See a little crab waddling its way with like fish guts on its face.
Oh, there's the fucking crab.
And Noodle, Louise, do you guys want to approach for anything? You see most of the others congealed at one spot.
I smell
Do
candy.
I really? How bothered can I be to go over there though?
That's your call.
There's candy.
But Braun's gonna go. Apparently the Torankars are talking to the other Shinigami.
I don't fucking care. They won't fight me.
It's currently one of Rankar, the other one's looking at Candy.
You really want to fight something?
Yes.
Why don't you just go hunting? Because you can fight animals and stuff.
Yeah, animals aren't enough of a challenge.
I mean, you're right. Anyways,
I know I'm right.
Dang, okay.
I might as well head over. They might have something amusing, maybe. I'm hoping.
Well, either way, maybe I will need more daggers, and I know you're the only one that can make good daggers around here.
She's beaming at you like.
Man, I can use the actual sword here, so you know, dagger.
Yes, please.
Okay, we'll talk about that. Let's go see what the hell's happening here.
Okay. We going?
We
Then you
go.
make your way. You all make your way over. When Chibi gets back, he can toddle his way over.
Audrey's looking at the cart like,
I don't see a menu.
Oh, we only have one type of candy so far, but it does come in different flavors. It comes in lemon, strawberry, and potato salad.
Potato
Ooh.
salad.
I can do it.
So what?
You know what? Go ahead.
I see everyone of the interesting type is congealed here.
Yeah. Interviewing the new people.
Interviewing's a... We're not staying here. We're only going to be here for a little bit. We're here to see that festival thingy.
The Festival of Lights.
Oh yeah, it's supposed to be beautiful. Also, it's supposed to be super spiritually dense.
Aw.
damn it. Too distracted.
Yeah, no. Let me see how generous Plum's feeling right now. Yeah, no, Plum's cheap. You pay full price. She was going to potentially give you a freebie, but her generosity rolled a 2. She's like, no, I want rabbit skinned shoes. Like,
Oh.
well, this one, Thumper and Hopper.
Oh no, that's upsetting.
But,
But what are you gonna do with the rest of the rabbit?
no,
Because I'm thinking Haas and Pepper.
I never realized there was a rest of a rabbit. She's very contemplative right now, but you see the man Hiroki just looking at you. Yeah, we're only staying here for a little bit, just until the festival ends. We thought it'd be a nice thing to check around before we start making our way towards warmer climates.
Oh, yeah. You probably want to stay away from the woods then. Apparently people have a few troubles over there.
Yeah, we passed through there on our way here.
You said there was a beast?
There was something, I don't know what it was. I thought it was a demon at first, but doesn't react like any demon I've ever dealt with.
That's the thing that's making people not breathe.
Roll an insight check on him.
Oh boy. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, something weird goes across his face when you say that, but it's like, oh, I didn't even notice that.
Braun looks at Shiori.
I think she means kills them.
What? What is it this time, Braun?
Didn't you just didn't hear?
Did you not hear what was said, Noodle?
I did, but in my head, Shiori is actively looking for an opening to try to snoop through their shit to see if they have anything interesting aside from candy.
She's not paying attention.
You can walk up and just roll an investigation check to see what's around.
Eight.
I mean, Plum hasn't covered it. Plum has a gun, but it's very unlikely you're gonna get it from her.
She doesn't want a gun. Guns are too impersonal.
You see random assortments, like you see they have a bundle of cooking supplies. Seems like they have small equipment, like a rollout tent that they probably use to sleep. You do see one sort of case back there, but it looks like it's locked up very nice. You just think it's something nonsensical. You don't have to pay attention to it.
Okay, well, because she's still feeling the edge, she's going to make off with some of their fucking kitchen knives.
You're gonna try to steal their knives?
I have good intentions, don't worry.
Alright, try to steal their... Roll a sleight of hand to see if you can take a knife.
16?
Alright, now we have to roll against Pyro's perception.
Which is disgusting, if I recall.
Yes, it is.
His investigation's even more disgusting.
Alright, so that's a 14 before modifier. Yeah, the second you start reaching for it, he's like, please don't. Alright, she breaks most of it, and I don't need the rest of it stolen.
I wasn't gonna keep it.
What were you gonna do with it?
Sharpen it.
For free?
Yes.
Take them. And he just pushes them towards you.
Mine! Yes!
Bring those back.
Yes, I know.
Radigan, you would see the shop where everybody's congealed towards if you want to make your way over there.
I have a dumber idea.
Okay.
Is there a hat in this flower shop at all?
I don't think there'd be maybe a big one of
Probably
those
a bonnet
gardening.
in there.
Yeah, a bonnet.
Okay, I'm gonna grab the bonnet, and then I'm going to.
I'm like, what?
I'm gonna set myself out onto the corner. I'm gonna put the hat upside down, and then, almost as if in a magical cartoon hammer space, pull out an accordion. And by all intents and purposes, I'm just gonna pretend like I'm just a plushie sitting there, and I'm gonna play.
Roll a performance check.
How the fuck did he?
I'm gonna say it was using Reiatsu to do this.
Would this be charisma based?
Yeah, it's a charisma based one.
7.
Yeah, it's people are more paying attention to the new cart that pulled in. There are people who are buying things from them too. Every now and again, while you guys are standing around checking, you do see people that some of you do recognize just coming through, just picking up little things where it's oh, it's medicine for stomach pains. It's something to help you go to sleep. Just little things here and there, and they actually do seem to have a relatively good business.
How much was potato salad flavor?
Oh, they're all 15.
I got 59.
You buy a potato salad flavored candy?
I buy 2 of them.
All right. And if you look at the document, you can see how much they heal for on there.
Nice.
I added them in just a quick second ago. And they also have something else, which is it's another one of those it's a colored, it's a liquid, but this one's in an actual can. It's not in a glass vial or a bottle. Oh, if you like the candy, you should try some of this. No, it helps me out when I'm feeling down. It just says instant R, because it can be Reiki, Reiatsu, Reishi, whatever you want it to be. It's a carbonated soft drink that will restore your Reiatsu.
Oh, okay. This is hands down 20.
Alright, you slap it all down. You can add those to your inventory.
Already am.
Does anybody else want to ask them questions, do something, or buy something?
I will buy 2 of them strawberry flavored soul candies.
Alrighty, you pick up 2 straw balls.
By the way, where's the document? Because I don't have it.
Look at the bottom. Look at the bottom under handouts.
Yeah, spicy tropical. Scroll down.
Under the art.
Got it.
Oh yeah, her just continuing when she was talking to
Oh,
Faustin,
I can't afford. I can't afford anything. Great.
Yeah, you have money, Louise. You should have 70 on you.
Oh, okay. Okay. I thought I only had 10 gold.
Oh
No, you have 70.
But yeah, her continuing talking to when she was talking to Faustin, Carla. Yeah, no. Ranigan said people are having trouble breathing. Like it was getting like really dense.
Oh, I didn't really even notice that. And then Plum just said, "I did. After you don't breathe." He just like flicks her on the back of the head.
Oh, he doesn't breathe.
What? No, don't listen to her. She's crazy. Anyway.
Do you breathe? Pointing at Faust.
Sometimes. Just see what it feels like.
Strange feeling. Anyway. You all are interesting folk. You remind me of some people I used to know. But, you know, we're here if you need us. We'll be here for a couple days, then we're probably going to take off once the festival happens. But, you know, we're around. Come by Spicy Tropical. We close pretty early in the evening, though, so you really won't be able to get anything from us after 6.
Really? You close at 6?
We're still on vacation. We want to go looking around at stuff.
I mean, there's not much to see.
There seems to be a rock in town that tourists seem to flock to.
A rock, you say?
Yes.
Plum just looks over at it. Ow.
Jody.
What?
I think we have something to look at. Maybe we can find something to fight.
Yes, please, please.
You're talking about whatever is in the woods, correct?
Yep.
Roll an Arcana check, everybody.
Arcana.
Terrible.
Arcana.
10.
Actually, I have to roll one for Pyro.
Does that include me?
Yes, it does.
Oh, I got no fucking clue.
Ooh,
2.
There it is.
Pyro does this.
Main
with
party,
advantage.
Shiori's the one who did the best. Not what I
Yeah, and
expected.
Shiori, as things are going on, you start to feel this. Whatever, like, he says, it's something in the woods. Isno in the woods, whatever it is walking close towards the village. You can feel something big coming this way.
Run, let's go, fight time! Yay!
About damn time.
Aranka, are you coming?
That's my other job. Yes!
You see Pyro and Plum just, like, looking like, oh, good luck. I'd get involved, but, no.
Vacation, yeah, we know.
More for me!
No, more like trying to keep conspicuous profile. Also, this isn't my steez. This is you. I am going to record it, though. And he pulls out a camcorder. Now, before everything happens, I will make mention. You guys feel this about to happen. There are still people out and about in the town who do not know what's coming.
Yeah.
If you don't care, that's your business. But that's just something to keep in mind, that there are civilians here. And currently you can see, for every one like NPC token you see there, it's about a group of like maybe 3 or 4. So there's a couple people out here still going about their day.
Might I attempt to draw some attention towards me while playing my accordion?
By all means.
I'm just gonna find a park bench and just park my Gigai. Make it look like it's sleeping.
You could just run back to your house. You're not far from there.
It's true, but she's anxious to fight and she just wants to go.
Alright, you find some place to drop your Gigai. Roll... I want you to roll 2... You have to roll 2 checks if you're just going to leave it out in the open. Roll a survival check to find a place for it, and then roll a deception check to make it look inconspicuous.
Survival 6. Okay.
Deception.
7.
Yeah, no, alright. as Pyro and Plum are just there, you're like, fight time, yay! Your Gigai just drops to the ground as Plum, like, spits out what she's eating. You just leap and the body falls into the snow.
Oh, god damn it. Braun's gonna be, oh, god damn it. He's gonna pick up Shiori's Gigai and just dash to either what's closer, her house or my house, or whatever.
Yeah, you can pretty much get to her house faster, and you can leave her Gigai there.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. You guys run ahead. Go, go, go! Meanwhile, while I'm ready, tell the people to go to the houses!
Kari will go up to this group of people. Hello there.
Oh, you're Greta's new ward.
Not to alarm you, but you're going to need to return to your house immediately. There's a flock of ravenous moose heading this way.
Oh, persuasion.
Nat 20.
Oh my god.
Of course. You see the old man look at you, and he just puts a hand on your shoulder. You're a good boy. Now get home. And you just see him like go up. He goes into his house and pulls out a ladder, and then he just pulls out like what appears to be like you know those war horns.
Yes.
He just blows into
Oh no!
And then everybody just looks towards the horn. The moose alarm, and they start grabbing their children and running.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Wait.
And I will say, with your nat 20,
Yeah.
you successfully convinced them that the moose are coming. So they all flock and they close their windows to make sure things are safe.
Okay,
Great.
with that.
Now look what's done. They're gonna be scared shitless for the next 3 hours.
Well, that's as much time as we're gonna need. With that, I'm gonna run to Greta's house and what's Greta doing right now?
Greta's cooking. She's got a small radio playing and she's like dancing.
Does
around
she
in
look
there.
like she's gonna be at that for a while?
Yeah, she's like up to her neck in different things she's doing.
Okay, just leaving my Gigai there.
Alright. Do you do anything specific with it, or do you just leave it there?
Do I have like the little capsules that I can pop in?
To like leave your to like have something take over?
Yeah.
You don't.
Okay, I'll just leave it and make it look like I'm sleeping.
Alright, that fits the whole she thinks you're a layabout thing.
Yeah, it does, and I'll run back to everybody else.
Alright, so she turns her head, you see it as like that kid. And she just goes back to what she's doing, but you just run back out like all Soul Reaper-y style. And you do feel something big walking towards here, and you notice it's physically distorting the world, but you can also tell that while it can interact physically with things, normal people wouldn't be able to see it. Because you know a hollow when you feel one.
Not to influence anybody's decision making, but I just want to point out that 3 of us are already in a One Piece lineup, so if anybody wants to stand directly next to us, they are free to.
Anyways, I went and took Shiori's Gigai to her house, and I guess I'm leaving mine there. Meanwhile,
Yep, you guys just you pop out of your Gigai, you run back over. Chibi, are you getting battle ready?
No one has told me what's going on.
You can. Oh, that's right. You can't feel it. You nat 1. You're just sitting around doing crab things. You're still trying to draw a crowd, but the crowd is gone.
What?
No, I'm just playing in the course. Oh. Anyone who's watching this random plushie who's just been sitting here on the curb, just the plushie randomly perks up, grabs the accordion, waddles off for a quick second. And then, I'm not gonna One Piece line up because that's just not this character. But they are going to stand on top of the roof.
Aw,
If you don't join the lineup, I won't get my devil fruit.
I don't know what that is.
What does your character look like?
That's a good question.
Describe Radigan.
He is a tall, bushy, red-haired individual. All intents and purposes, let's be entirely honest, he looks like a rather tanned homeless person with red hair. A completely wide, open chest with cut sleeves, completely torn. But he is wearing a scarf because, one, it's fashionable, and two, it's cold. Not that that matters, but you know.
Alright. As you take your form,
Favors the bold.
you hear Plum just yelling as her and Pyro are watching this. Crab is man! Crab is man!
They don't know that. They never saw that happen.
They can see you though.
But they see the crab.
They didn't see you outside. They just saw you appear. Oh, I missed the crab. Fine, she's not screaming crab is man, but she's thinking it.
Crab is bad.
So as you take your place on the roof, Louise, is that where you want your starting place to be? This is the only chance for you guys to pick a starting spot.
Join the conga line.
No,
Damn you.
I'm here.
Okay. You feel you feel as this large amount of like spiritual pressure grows. This is the feeling you would all get. I'd say Audrey and Faust feel it the most because you genetically are kind of the same thing as it. This whatever this is, it's not like a Menos level hollow, but it's way stronger than a regular one. And let me get some music set up. Sorry. There we go. I don't know why I played that one. I was looking for the other one. Damn it! I don't know all these new songs. I miss all the old things we had for fights. I need good acoustic battle music.
You love music with Grandpa's guitars.
This'll work. It's funky, but it's still murderous in its core. No, I need something scarier. Louise, I need you to make a super scary track in 2 seconds.
2 seconds.
Oh, God.
Let me pull something. Everybody take a break while I get this pulled up anyway, because I still have to get the art loaded in.
Alright, I'm gonna grab a drink quickly then.
I might have some music for you in a second.
After these messages, I'll be right back.
Could use March of Destruction.
I have a question, Cable. How much do spells cost? Keto spells?
Keto spells cost, whatever the level of it is, double that.
Okay.
So one costs 2 points.
Okay. Thank you very much.
I figured that was an easy way to remember the system.
It is pretty, actually. Okay. Oh.
Cable, check that song on, it's a Kevin MacLeod song. It should work. Trust me on that.
Where is it? I'm looking for it. Hold on. What do you guys think of the session so far?
Doing good.
Where is it? Yeah, this will work. Thank you, Chibi. How the hell didn't I find this when I was looking through these earlier? Noodle, what do you think of this so far?
This is slaptastic.
Funky.
No, I meant the whole session.
Oh, it's great.
And I know you guys don't have your Zanpakuto's signature abilities in there just yet, but I promise you I'm not gonna kill you until you have those. Although I might kill you, or at least injure you severely. Because if Noodle gets to kill a person in level 1, I get to do that.
I didn't kill him!
Also, they were level 3.
Potato Patuto.
I was expecting something like this, which is why I bought healing candles.
I'll do everybody's Zanpakuto abilities later this week. Alright. Just wait for everybody to get back, and then when you guys roll initiative, make sure you click your tokens.
Right.
Because there's a lot of people to juggle through today.
You get the tracker up?
I'm gonna pull it up in just a second. Yeah, I got the tracker up, so you can roll your initiative now if you want.
Ah. Yeah.
Radigan.
Oh.
Yeah, this is a good track. Thank you, Chibi.
No problem.
I enjoy your crab exploits, Chibi. I look forward to them more as we go forward.
Oh, don't worry. Audrey mentions needing a good knife. I will just take one.
I'm back.
Cool. Roll initiative, Luis.
That's 20.
Hell yeah!
So what is this El Magicia here? What?
Yeah, it's good.
That's the track.
Oh, that's the track? That's wrong on all levels of Spanish.
I'm baked.
Patty and Jack, roll your initiative.
Oh boy.
3.
That's fitting.
It is fitting.
Again, I'm only just faster than you.
And I emphasize with the token, but coming out of the woods, you see knocking down trees. The people of this town think that it's like moose, and they're just hiding. Like the moose will pass. The moose will pass. You see appearing, and almost with like an ethereal miasma of just like it's a combination of like you guys can feel it as like a toxic like spiritual pressure, and then just like the blood of living things. You see this thing.
Ooh.
And Jack, you did guess it earlier. Enjoy the troll hollow.
Hell yeah!
God damn it.
Fucking hold it.
Holy shit. Let's look at this guy.
Because that's the fun thing about Norway. I get to pull from these sources.
That's so cool!
It comes wandering in, almost like it's not like walking with any intent. It's walking more just along the lines of it's going where it senses things. And I'm gonna roll its initiative real quick. I really was happy to draw this thing. I had fun with it. Okay. I closed the cheat. Shit.
Nah.
You close the shit.
It nat
It
one.
really is walking instinctively.
Yeah, no, it's a big stupid. You see it just like walking in, like there are small creatures like you can see like in that weird beard thing it's got coming down its face. You can't tell if it's hair or if it's like Reiatsu pouring off of it, but it's very physical, and you can see like remains of creatures, like bits of blood staining it, and I will say, Kare, make either a perception or a history check.
Perception or history?
Yeah.
Okay, I think history's gonna be better for me. 15?
You see sort of with the blood staining it in its beard and like just the things that it has around its side, like just random pieces of like scrap and things. You see what appears to be like almost like the broken remains of like a bow, and parts of like the remains you can see physically on it. They are human remains. And putting 2 and 2 together, you can probably assume Greta's not seeing her friend anytime soon.
Oh, that's fun.
This thing is just operating on instinct as it looks around, and let me make a check for it real quick. I just want to see something. Yeah, no, it feels something, but it's not sure where it's going. It's just walking towards like something random. But oh, actually no. Brown, you have first move.
Can you send me the document for the class real quick? I know what I'm gonna do this turn, but yeah, okay, I don't have it.
I'll get it sent for you. For Soul Reapers, here it is.
Yep. So right now, as it is, I'm gonna action dash 80 feet here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just gonna then get my sword out and ready to roll.
All right.
Damn time.
All right. Radigan.
You know what? That's a good. That's a good thing. I'm gonna move over here. Oh, that's right. I'm not bound by gravity. I can just completely walk across like these fucking roofs.
Yeah. That's the fun part of being a Soul Reaper.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. That's pretty damn far, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just wandering in.
Let's see here. Can't do much of anything right now, honestly.
You all should have gotten closer when I said to.
I have a plan.
I know.
Actually, you know what? I do have something that I want to do. I am going to grab some snow and I'm going to make a snowball and I'm going to chuck it at him.
Roll a dex check.
That one.
Oh my
Okay, well this is combat, so I have to roll severity now.
First snowball.
Alright, that's on the high end of severity. So, this is gonna be weird severity, Chibi. You hit it, but its attention is completely focused on you now. Like, it was more wandering, but now
that's what I wanted.
It's direct, but like it's. We'll get to that when its severity will come into play for something very specific later on. But did you want to do anything else?
Well, if it's now like focused on me and me specifically, I'm gonna open my arms a la Giant Dad via Dark Souls and go, "Come at me, you wee piece of shite."
Okay. Faust.
Fucking being flashed anyway onto a roof because it's fucking cool.
You get the anime whoosh lines.
And for now, I will hold a baller just in case it gets closer.
Okay, so if it gets closer, you hit it with a baller. Alright. Okay. Shiori!
Yay! Well, I'm glad I put this on my sheet. Using Ho-Ho to go triple my movement speed to get right up in its fucking face.
Okay.
There she goes.
There I go. Is that an action to do that, or what is that considered?
I believe that's an action, but let me double check. Let me see. Okay, so it costs you 7 reishi.
Yes.
And it's as an action.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's a full action to do that.
Okay. Well, I guess as a bonus action, I'm just gonna try to throw out as much spiritual pressure as possible.
Alright, make either an Arcana or an Intimidation check.
Arcana 15.
Okay, let's roll this thing's perception. Alright, so it feels you there and it will deal with you when the time comes, but something hit it and that's its primary focus. It's still like locked onto Radigan.
Oh, okay.
Alright, Audrey.
Okay. Audrey is going to Sanido. Flip right there. And from this distance, I am going to...
Apologies, didn't mean to click that.
I'm gonna chuck one of my jumbo skewers, that's a javelin, at it.
Throw a javelin.
For all intents and purposes, this might as well be like a pretty much like a fishing spear.
Harpoon?
Poon! Throw a poon!
Poon! 28!
Oh shit!
Yeah,
boom,
that'll
did
hit.
damage.
11.
Alright, so it is going to be 11 half down though. Because it is still just a basic spear.
Yeah.
Like Zanpakuto technically count as magical weapons. So that's half down to 6, I believe, or 5.
Probably 5.
So you strike it. It looks like it cuts through some of the skin, but that just sort of like repatches itself back up again. And you know it's not really skin. It's more of like an ethereal mass of just existence.
The other reason I was also doing that is I wanted to try to get a scent of this thing.
Oh, this thing stinks like a hollow. It smells like blood, death, and...
I wanted the other scent. I want blood scent.
There's blood. There's a lot of blood. It's not coming from it, but it's coming from... Like, it's not its blood, but there's blood on it, and a lot of it.
That blood's not as tasty.
Kare.
Okay. Kari can't really do much this turn except run. So he's going to run up here in kind of the middle of the street, kind of blocking any potential venue if this thing wanted to run into town. And that's all he can do.
And so, Chibi, when I rolled the severity on your dice before, I rolled 81, so it rolled very, very high on what it would do to you. So, yeah, and I rolled again to see if it rolled 84 this time. So, Chibi, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Not one.
Oh, that's not good. That is not good. Not for this.
Very bad.
Oh my god.
The joke character dies immediately.
We are rolling way too many nat ones.
Hold
Yeah,
on,
we
I'm getting
we
it pulled up now. All right, Chibi. It was a dexterity. Yeah. All right. You all watch as it when it turned its head towards the thing that like got its attention the most. It feels spiritual energy coming from Chibi, or from Radigan, and you see as like almost like you hear bones breaking as the mouth opens as it's looking at you, and you just see a red orb begin forming in front of its mouth. And with a blinding flash of light and actively, I have to roll to see if it's gonna take out any of the buildings while it's here. Okay, 18. You're a little high in the air, so it's gonna scrape against the buildings, but it's not gonna actively kill any of the people here.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, but you're about to take a full Cero.
Nice.
Ouch.
And Cero damage? So
That's a lot of damage.
that's 23 radiant damage.
Ooh.
As you all just watch as this thing just blasts out a massive burst of energy. And that was a high severity on that nat 1 too, Chibi, so I need you to oh fuck, I don't even know what I want to do in this situation.
Oh, Chibi's dead.
What the fuck I want to do? Because it's, do I add more damage or do I make you roll from the injury dice?
Roll a 1d2?
You know what? I'll roll a 1d2. Chibi, I want you to call even numbers or odd numbers.
You know we always odd.
Alright, what do you want? More damage or a major injury?
Well, considering that I only have 8 HP, I'm gonna say probably no to more damage.
Okay. So, you managed to try to block this Cero, but you take like the full blast of it as it bursts forward. As you just see its mouth closing after that. And you're still holding your Zanpakuto with one hand, but you're missing your other arm. like not
Crazy
up to the forearm,
person
but we're talking up to like completely from the shoulder it's gone.
May I crazy person this for a second?
Yes, you may.
I never attempted to dodge. I jumped right towards it.
Yes, you jumped right towards it, and you ate the full fucking Cero. I will say, just for that, in jumping towards it, that is the reason it didn't take out any of the houses, because it aimed up to hit you. So, it didn't hurt any of the... You sacrificed a little bit of your body for the people. But you are missing your left arm now.
And we thought Noodle was harsh. But
so you cannot roll your Zanpakuto two-handed.
Alright. That's fine.
Yeah, and also it hurts like you don't even fucking know what.
Oh, but I'm crazy personing this. Trust.
Yep. And Cero is its turn. Let me just see if it would get it back next turn. You can take your turn, Luis. Alright, no, it doesn't.
So, I'm gonna move. Let's see, I need over here, and I'm gonna cast Bakudo number 1, Sai, on his ass. The caster can choose up to 3 targets within range and force them to make a strength saving throw against the caster's spell save DC. On a success, nothing happens. On a failure, the target's movement speed is reduced to 0 and they are not prone. They may repeat the saving throw at the end of each of the turns, ending this effects early on a success.
Okay, what's your spell save DC? 12?
12.
16.
God damn it!
Oh, I know this feeling.
You can
This
see.
is why I don't mess with spells and bullshit like that.
And he went like all around and do the hand motions and everything. Bakudo, nope.
Bakudo number 1, Sai.
Nothing. I still have some movement left. I was here, so move 15. I have 25 left.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'll move here then. I was trying to help, but okay.
Radigan. Oh, sorry. Do you have anything else?
No.
Radigan.
Let's see, how much extra move?
You're up, Moral Bandit.
Yeah. I'm gonna move up 30. I'm just kind of floating in midair a little bit after that jump. After hearing Braun, Braun's gonna hear a very weird reaction is, nah, see, because what you're supposed to have said was this. Bakudo number 30, Shitotsu Sunsin.
Alright.
DC 16, fucker.
Okay, what's the save though? Strength save. Okay. Let's see if it can beat a DC 16. Nah, you got it.
Okay.
Okay, so you push it. So,
Pushing it a total of 45 feet.
yeah, which direction do you want to push it in?
Oh, you know, we want to get it away from the village, so...
We'll say right down here.
Yeah, it's going down there. And it is restrained.
Yeah, no, it actively can't move. Like, you pierce it through both of its legs, and then as it's going to, like, move its arm, you shoot straight through its arm and actually pin it towards its chest so it can't move. And you see it struggling, but the scary part about this thing is, it's struggling, but it's not, like, screaming, or it's not roaring or making any sort of sound. It's very silent. This is a very...
Thing to note, I didn't have yet to even pull my sword. Technically, I pointed the sword at it, but it was still in the hilt.
Mm-hmm. Now you slapped this bitch with a Bakudo.
Mm-hmm.
Faust. Oh, wait a minute. Actually, Louise and Noodle, since it was moved out of your attack range, you both get attacks of opportunity against it.
Yay!
Wasn't the attack of opportunity when they move willingly?
It's just when they move out of your combat range.
Why do I have in my head it's only when they move willingly?
When the DM gives you a thing, you take it.
Yes.
He's being fair. I appreciate that.
I know.
I know that if I am fair to the DM will be very kind.
It's been a long time, Cable. Because I am going to focus on Zanjutsu Expert. It says I gain +2 to attack rolls. +2 to hit or to damage?
No, roll to hit.
To hit.
Okay.
So whatever you roll, add +2. That's a 21.
Mine has already everything added.
Oh, Noodle, what's your dexterity modifier?
4.
Okay, so you gotta remember to go into your Zanpakuto and make it 1 plus whatever the modifier is. Yours is dex.
Okay.
So yeah, you both hit. So Noodle, you do 5 slashing damage to it. And Louise, you do 8 slashing damage to it. As this, you do see bits of blood pouring out from it as you both make contact. Your Zanpakuto seem very effective against this creature, but it's a hollow. Of course, they would be. But it's bleeding quite a bit. It's not able to move, and it's still pinned down. Now it's time for Faust.
Alright, it's my turn. I'll fucking slump my way over to here.
You're just a schlumpy boy.
Slump.
You schlump. And that'll be Jack.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
Sorry.
Hold your tit.
I am. Well, they're not here yet, but.
Yeah, fuck it. It's in range. I'll use a balla.
Hit him with a baller. It's restrained too, so you have advantage on the attack. 25. Damn, dude. Yeah, no. You hit it for 16 force damage. As you fire this straight off, it immediately, like... It can't scream or react, but you see, like, you do crack off a small portion of, like, the horn. So, like, the mask is slightly chipped a bit, and you feel more of, like... In, like, the empty black slots of the eyes, you feel as though almost, like, little irises starting to form, like it's beginning to focus.
Well, that was 1 of 3.
Shiori?
No, I mean, that was 1. I get a 3.
Oh, roll the rest of your... Roll them, bitches. That's a nat 20, because you have advantage. So, that's 32 force damage. Yeah, that cracks into it pretty bad. And another 22 force damage.
I'm glad I took the fucking... the Cero expert stuff now.
Yeah, be glad you took Cero expert. You said you wanted to make big beams. So, you start firing and launching Bala off at this creature. Like, none of them seem as destructive in comparison to its Cero. Like, if its Cero would have been at full power. Because if I would have criticaled that like I was supposed to, Chibi, you'd have been dead 3 times over. But you chose major injury.
Yeah.
But you do cause some damage to it, like actual noticeable damage, where it seems to be like breathing a little heavily. And Shiori, not a whole lot it can do.
Do I see Radigan bleeding out on the snow?
Yes, you do.
Okay, I'd like to. I would be able to do this as a bonus action. I'm hoping. I'd like to unwrap one of the candies I bought and just yeet it at him.
So, giving somebody else a healing item the way I rule this in my games, giving it to somebody else is an action, you taking it yourself is a bonus action.
Yeah, no, I'm passing it off to him. It's not that he's going to eat it, I'm just giving it to him.
Yeah, you can toss it to him as a free action, actually.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that. So I'm giving him one of my Keely Doos, and I'm going to leg it over to Big Baddie over here. Okay. Fortunately, he's still close by, so...
Alright, thank you, high five! Wait.
Mine!
We'll get you fixed after
Who are you?
20 hits.
Yay.
Your mom's on.
Slashing?
Yeah, you jump, you go in and you cut directly into it, and for the current amount of damage it's at, you don't take off its whole arm, but you do take off a couple fingies from its right hand.
Ooh.
Like, you slash cleanly through it. But, again, the thing that's uncomfortable is, even the smaller versions of Hollows, they usually scream, or they'll usually do something. This thing is almost, like, empty, non-reacting. Like, it's behaving very weirdly for a Hollow.
Aren't you adorable? We'll see if we can't make you scream yet.
Anything else you'd like to try to do, Noodle, or?
Well, that's pretty much all I've got.
Okay. Audrey.
So, normally, as everyone has seen, Audrey, she's kind of ditzy. This is attack mode, Audrey. She's switched gears entirely. She smells something.
Oh yeah, make a wisdom save.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's an 8. You smell it, you're hungry.
Bonus action, Sunny Doe. How do you rule bite?
As you currently are, I'll say it's an unarmed, like, attack using your... I'll say strength modifier. and then roll a d6 plus strength mod.
Okay, that is actually how Bite works. For I know for like certain classes, yeah, they have like 1d6 plus strength.
Yeah. Just because this is weird and we didn't add it to your sheet, but...
Okay. So. Oh yeah, I also get that because that, and also okay. Audrey's going for Audrey's. She smells it. She wants it. She's going for a bite. It's a 27.
Okay, you deal 6 hungy damage. Minus. Okay. Yeah, no, you bite into it. I want you to make a perception check for me right now.
Can do. Nat 20.
Okay, this is going to be interesting, and this will be a bit of information you can keep for yourself a little later. I will actually message it to you while Batty goes on his turn.
Okay. It's my turn?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Kari's gonna look over to Radigan. Question, which arm got blown off?
His left arm.
It's a shame. The bigger and stronger of the Fiddler's Crab's 2 claws is their left arm. Hopefully you'll be able to recover.
Again, who are you?
I'm just gonna run. For flavor, I'm gonna slide under the fence, like, next to Faust.
Mm-hmm.
Why is everyone like acting like they know?
Listen, easy to put 2 and 2 together.
Is it though?
Yes. And I'm going to slide under the fence, and I'm gonna point one of my fingers. Hado number 4, Byakurai. And I'm gonna fire off electrical shocks into this creature. Now, question, Cable, I get to fire off 3 of these as a bonus action, correct? Are they all different attack rolls, or is it just one attack?
All different attack rolls.
Okay, this is with advantage. 15?
Yes. 15 will hit.
19?
19 will hit.
17.
17 will hit.
Sweet. So... Okay.
Ooh, healthy damage.
In total, that's 20 damage.
Hell yeah, Batty. So 20 damage total.
Yep.
Yeah. No. So you fire off 3 of these, and you see it sort of like, again, still not reacting, but it's sort of like something about it. Something about it seems to be like strange. It's not reacting the way a hollow would.
Everybody be on your toes. And that's my turn.
Alright, it's this creature's turn. We'll have it make a strength save to see if it can break out of the thing.
I don't think that's how the spell is written out.
I thought it was. I thought it repeats the save at the end of each of its turns.
It doesn't say that.
No, it was just in there.
It's just like that for a full minute.
Oh, okay. Well then, yeah, it's just restrained.
Yeah.
What are the rules of restrained again?
Speed is 0. Attack rolls against the creature are at advantage, and creatures' attacks are at disadvantage. It also has disadvantage on all dex saves.
Okay, perfect. So the attacks will be made with disadvantage. It's gonna make one claw attack at Shiori and the other one at Audrey, since they're the only things in range. And I rolled, and it did not get its Cero back. Oh, damn, it's not gonna get it back next turn either. Alright, first attack against Shiori. I assume 9 misses, right?
A 9 does miss.
Alright, and then Audrey. An 11 miss?
11 does not hit.
Alright. So yeah. It goes to swing at both of you, and it can't move. It's stuck where it is. And let me see something for it. 51. Okay. You see parts of the mask on its face start to chip off. And I will say Audrey and Faust roll a history check with advantage.
Oh, not good with these. A 19.
18.
So, it's difficult for you guys with your memories. Audrey, you'd kind of be able to pick this up. This thing is a hollow, but you know this because it's happened to you guys before. When the mask begins to chip like that and it begins to fall off, its mask isn't breaking from damage. This thing's evolving. And it's evolving into something very similar to you two. So now you guys are on a timer. Luis!
I know nothing, so I'm gonna just go forward. And I'm gonna just hit it with my sword, I guess.
Okay.
Not 20.
20.
That's a good 20!
Roll that dams. 19! Damn, that's a good one. Let me see.
I just go running with the sword, like, you know that pose that the sword it's under under the left hand, and then it's or to the side, and you just cut up.
Mm-hmm. Just fucking slash straight through it all fancy like.
And I just slightly turn to Shiori, having fun already. And that's my turn.
Okay. Radigan.
I'm gonna, like, go 10 feet up so that way if this thing does get its weird beamy thing again, it's definitely not gonna hit any buildings. I'm just gonna take a look at the candy that was thrown at me. It's weird. I'm not gonna look at Gift Horse in the mouth. I'm just gonna pop it in my mouth.
Okay, roll 2d10 plus 4.
$16 plus 4, that's 20.
Alright, you get 20 HP back.
Mmm.
You're still missing an arm, though.
Oh, yeah. Mmm. Ow.
Mmm. It's strawberry flavored.
Ooh.
You got strawberry.
Let's see. I have about 20 feet of movement. Just gonna kind of lazily saunter up a little bit. Am I in range of this? Yes, I am. Hey, you guys want attacks of opportunity again?
Pretty sure we're gonna get that anyway.
Yeah, you're gonna. Odo, number 1, shoot.
Alright. 22. That's gonna hit. So you deal another
5 feet.
You push it 5 feet. Another 6 force damage. Alright, it can't move 5 feet, so we'll just move it like that. Based on the angle you would have pushed it, Audrey's still in range, but Shiori and I cannot remember your character's name, Louise. Braun get attacks of opportunity again.
Oh boy, here we go again.
Oh boy!
But we have advantage still. 23.
Yeah, we're gonna hit.
12.
Oh shit. So Shiori doesn't do enough damage to kill it, but Braun comes in for the end. And I have to end this in a very specific way. So, Shiori, as your blade makes contact with it and you manage to break off a bit more of like its like, you basically take off the rest of its arm and it sort of like slumps down, like actively you see the jaw open and it's breathing heavier. And as it breathes and exhales, you feel this like horrid miasma, which would have been making it hard for people to breathe out there. Braun, as you go in, you strike it down, and you watch as just before it begins to fade away and it like falls to the ground in front of you, its mask cracks off a bit more, and what you see under there is still like, you know, typically when a hollow mask breaks, it's like the soul is sort of set free from it. As its mask is breaking, you hear like a very, very like soft voice just come out of it. I brought food. As it just falls down and collapses.
What?
It said, I brought food. I found something.
Oh.
As its body lays there, it decays slowly and then just fades off into nothingness.
Oh, before it's even getting a chance to decay, Audrey's jumped on it.
Alright, make a survival check to see.
Yeah, fucking. Some of us need to eat.
Survival checks from both of you.
Oh god.
Like, I've already had this thing in my mouth.
It's gross to you, but we need it.
Alright. It is decaying rapidly, but I'll say you guys do manage to get a good hefty chunk of it.
Oh, good enough.
You both get about an arm apiece. So, this is going to be something I want to keep in mind. Both Dan and Jack, just keep a little tally mark on your sheet and just put down 3 points. And just, like, call them hollow points. That's something specific for you two to deal with.
I can see what this is probably going to be, so...
Meanwhile, what the hell are you two doing?
Audrey doesn't respond.
All that? We have to do that if we want to stay like this.
What?
Oh yeah, we have to keep eating.
Oh,
Only
no.
Ari looks like she's on the verge of tears.
Ecstasy.
No, more like that was over way too quickly.
Oh, fuck's sake.
It kind of was. I mean, we didn't.
I mean, I get it. We're in the middle of a town, but you could have, taken it a little further out and, had some fun. I'm so done with this shit.
Anybody who wants to can still make an Arcana check.
19.
We tried, yes.
Arcana.
Alright.
Oh, crap at it. 17.
Okay, so this thing was a big source that was getting close, but over towards like the woods and like very far into it, from what you guys can tell, and I'll say like Shiori and Braun, you get a feel for this, but Kare, you actually rolled just at like what the DC was for it. This thing was baby tier compared to what else is in there.
Well,
This is baby tier.
well. You might get your wish, Puri.
Yay! It's Christmas for Shiori!
As sort of night begins to fall after like the day goes on, people come back out and do what they need to do. The fear of moose has left the town.
The moose has passed. You may continue your doings.
Pyro and Plum can just keep dishing out things for people. Like, they're a very popular stall because, the candy's great. But for some of you, you may have an idea what this is or what this was. For others, this was just another thing you took down. But this isn't very uncommon for this town. Creatures sometimes tend to come out of the woods or through the mountains. They usually get dealt with by people like you who are here, who actually defend this place a little bit. But somewhere in the back of your minds, you all keep that this was a bit different than anything you've encountered before. And you don't know if this is a sign of things to come, or if this is a sign of something already happening. But when we next play this game, we will be moving towards the times when the Festival of Light will come. And upon that time, we will see one moonless night. But until then, I will see everybody later.
Bye,
That's where we
everyone.
stop today.
Bye.
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 High five, everyone.
Woo!
Oh.